Hey, what's up, everybody? I am Jason, and you're watching my channel, Micro Investor. Alright, so in this video, I want to talk to you guys about Netflix stock. If you have not heard, Netflix has gone down over 15% over this last week. And that pretty much has to do with Netflix slowing down in subscribers in the United States, actually losing 130,000 subscribers in the US. But that's not really that big of a deal. But I guess the stock market kind of freaked out a little bit because Netflix has over 60 million US subscribers. So 130,000 isn't that big of a deal, honestly. But Netflix still did grow. They grew by 2.7 million subscribers globally. But they did forecast that they would get around 5 million subscribers, so they didn't really hit that expectation either. But in all honesty, this company has 151 million paid subscribers. So there's going to eventually be a peak of how many subscribers they can get anyway. Subscribers will slow down technically. So it's up to Netflix to try to grow in global markets and also keep their current subscribers happy. Now, as you know, there's already a lot of streaming services out there, and there are more coming. Disney will be pulling all their stuff from Netflix, so Netflix will be losing Marvel, which they do have a lot of Marvel stuff, and AT&T, who owns Time Warner, will be pulling all their stuff over their own streaming service. So that kind of takes away Friends and a lot of other big shows on Netflix. And NBC will be doing the same thing. NBC is owned by Comcast, and they'll be pulling The Office, which is really popular on Netflix. But in a way, this could also be good for Netflix because they're paying really high licensing fees for these shows, and Netflix has already been, upping their game on original content, and that is where Netflix could save money in the long run. Now, currently, Netflix market cap is 137.7 billion, but they have a trailing PE of 124 and a forward PE of 54.8. The revenue is 17.6 billion, gross profit 5.8 billion, cash 5 billion, and debt 12.59 billion. So with all that being said, for me, I still wouldn't buy into Netflix. I still think it's a little overpriced still, actually. And that is also especially since back on June 22nd, 2018, Netflix was trading at $411. So it's gone down about 25% since over a year ago. And I don't like to buy stocks that are, declining that much. It's not necessarily like a falling knife, but it's definitely a stock that is a little scary for me. Netflix has been one of those stocks that has just surprised everybody over the last 20 years. I mean, if you're to say, in the early 2000s that you were going to invest into Netflix, not a whole lot of people would have that much, faith in the stock, especially with something like Blockbuster being out there dominating everything. But if you would have bought this at its lowest point ever that I found, and that is October 9th, 2002, Netflix was trading at only 37 cents. So imagine buying 1,000 shares for $370 and holding it and selling it up to this point of where it is at $314.03. That $370 today would be worth $314,030. That is a return of 84,773%. We're going to get a return on your money that big. Netflix stock has been very impressive over these last couple of decades. And not only that, Netflix has been a big game changer for many industries. Like the movie rental industry. That whole industry pretty much got wiped out because of Netflix. And also network TV. Who really watches TV anymore? Pretty much everybody nowadays streams. And Netflix was the big game changer in that. And as I think that the stock price of Netflix may be a little overvalued, I don't think that the Netflix streaming service is overvalued. And I think for what you pay for, it's a lot better than pretty much anything out there. It's a lot better than Hulu, and it's a lot better than HBO. And so I think with all these other streaming services coming out, I still think that Netflix would be the main one that everybody would own. And even that with Disney coming out, people spend over $100 on TV. I mean, that's what people were used to spending, and now they're spending even less for their streaming services. So I don't think Netflix would technically really go anywhere. I don't think Disney will be any sort of killer of Netflix. I think that Netflix will continue to grow. And I know my opinion of that has changed over time, but just seeing the content that Netflix has been making, I think this company is on the right track. I think that they can even afford to raise their price a little bit and still make customers happy. And I get that Disney is going to release their service out for even less money. I still think for what the quality you get with Netflix, it's still better than anybody else. So with all that, if I managed to keep you watching this long in the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I have new videos coming out on my channel all the time. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.